Libra. Oh, Libra. Libra's like, I wasn't done with it yesterday. We're here with you, Virgo. Promise, we're here with you. And I hope you're all doing well. This is your June 15th to the 31st of the month reading, and it's going to be considered the mid-month reading. Of course, time and space are an illusion. It might actually speak to even time, down the line, so-called 6 months, even a year. I found that, readings may tend to culminate over time. And so, in addition, take it as you will, right? It could speak to a number, ooh, giggly Virgo? Is that the June mood? All right, we can work with that, Let me just get this. Just get the camera working. So I'm gonna set this up here, I think. Yeah, I'll do it's a little bit of a different setup for you. And hello, baby blue. And you guys, comment if you were actually in the chats yesterday. We did Capricorn, we did Libra, we did, who else did we do? We did Aquarius, right? And we did a few signs yesterday. And so now we're here with you, Virgo. But who was actually tuned in yesterday? Let me actually get the cards. One second. And then we'll get into it for you, dear Virgo. And whoa, love this energy. I'm hearing in this way for you. It's really a beautiful energy here, Virgo, for you. During this time, seeing that you're actually getting things resolved. You're fixing things. Things are becoming just seamless. They're easy. They're flowing. It's really again very, very lovely. Let me actually lower this, and hopefully you can see the spread. And where do you guys have Virgo in your chart? Might be a point of where these energies might come up, for review. And we are in that season of retrograde, right? Really talking about review here. And let me get on the live, actually, so I can check it out as well and read the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Last night was so fun. Oh my gosh, you guys literally tweeted. I was like, guys, I can't sleep. I can't fall asleep. keep laughing. Think about the Libra. I literally was trying to sleep. 4 a.m. I'll start laughing. It was so funny, guys, that reading. But it was your comments. Your comments made it. It was premium, premium ad-free service there. Let's move this actually back a little further, and because I want you to be able to see the cards. Well, I'm hearing we don't need to see. We feel, we know, we are flowing. I'm hearing that again for you, Virgo. Can you guys see me all right? Just want to make sure that the service also is top notch for you here, and we're not bobbing in and out of the surf there. And all right. Yes. Okay. Plug in. Cool. We're on it. All right, well, lovely. So, how awesome. Let me put that volume down there. And again, thank you so much, all of you, for tuning in. Again, June 15th, 31st of the month. Right, of course, okay. This is why I want you to see the cards, but hey, you insisted. I don't need to prove my love. I'm hearing that as well for this new beginning. Yeah, the Ace of Wands will literally just split too. Well, with none other than the Three of Wands as well, and the Daughter of Swords. Okay, talk about fire here. Absolute activation. Very, very much active around this time for a number of you as well, possibly. And we'll actually pull a card for each of the days, see how the energy might flow, what themes might come up for review and whatnot. It's something I'm hearing that you. Well, let me say it this way as well. I was measuring your energy before turning the camera, and I was getting this feeling that, first of all, there's some. Well, first of all, you're clearing something out, Virgo. You're and I'm seeing you in a salon. It's very interesting. You're clearing something out. I don't know. It could be related to your reputation, so-called professional space, and you're getting things back. I'm hearing in rhythm. It's really exciting. Deep past, your judgment in reverse. We'll first pull a deep past, recent past, current state, near future, advice, hopes and fears, and the final outcome with the energetic environment. Wow, just tumbling out here. What was that? 2 cards are upside down. Son of Swords and the Tower. So I saw them. I'm hearing. I didn't talk to them though, and then they tumbled out here for review I'm hearing for later review. So something could have been impending and it's now possibly coming up. Whoa, 10 of Pentacles right in the current state. Yeah, you're wrapping things up. It's lovely. I'm hearing that again. It's really, I mean, so there's been a lot here perhaps involved with this cycle, but finally I'm hearing I'm hearing we're unraveling it. I'm hearing as well. So you have the Three of Cups as well at the apex of the 10 of Pentacles. You could actually be talking to a number of people reviewing a certain space and like kind of I'm hearing outlining the plans for the future as well. Cool, very exciting. Again, I'm saying like sprucing something up, even like an actual space. Yeah, you could be cleaning something. But I was meditating your energy, Virgo, and I was getting this feeling like there's someone. I was hearing this way, like you want to get to know Empress. Oh, the moon in reverse. Okay, some of you dealing with an Aries. How many of you are dealing with an Aries or even a Scorpio? Ace of Pentacles reverse. This is even a new beginning. With the Ace of Cups. Let me back up. Let me back up. My heartbeat is like hitting the camera. You guys are freaking in love, Virgo. Okay, like there is someone on. I'm hearing she's on my mind. You're on my mind. I mean, cause she's like the wind. Like you guys are you had your heart set on someone here. I'm hearing in this way, but it could be a new beginning, a new business you want to launch as well. Absolutely, so exciting. Again, whatever it is, I'm seeing that there is this space of even possibly of like maybe you had your eye on this space. So called. You kind of knew that you in some way really resonated with it in some shape or form or another, but then it was like, well, I really didn't act on that in the past, possibly in a certain way, but now I feel like I understand. Once again, for a number of you, this had to do with the social paradigm, the social environment, perhaps around that space, something shifted or something was like it was in time. I remember the Hermit in reverse, possibly someone wasn't mature, they may have felt it. Now again, how many of you are dealing with the Aries? Oh, Western Aries Sun, okay, with a Virgo. Hey Cass, by the way. All right, cool. I got your Tito chat, by the way. So yeah, I got your Tito chat. I think I responded. Yeah, okay. If I didn't, I will once this live is up, and you can tell me what you wanted to say there. Let's see. Must have faith. Hello. Aries, one natural mystic. Okay, cool. So. Oh, Scorpio for you, Malin. Okay, so yeah, it's interesting. For now, someone could have a lot of Glory Aries. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. I'm hearing in terms of I'm hearing the shadows, the shadow aspects. Aha. For a number of you, I'm hearing Aquarius here as well. Someone was really into someone. Like, let's be real here. They met this person. I'm hearing as well. It could be even like something that they saw in themselves. They were like, I want to eventually capitalize on whatever it is in a public way. And it got to the point, Virgo, where it was like, okay, I'm hearing right actually before I started reading Virgo, I was listening to that song, cause true love don't make it, I better know, something, what's that song? Right here, don't fade it, I better know. Are those the lyrics? Yeah, figure it out. Da. So yeah, but somebody felt like honestly the timing was off. They were like they even approached this person at a certain point in time, seeing this very close. They were like, I'm hearing that song by the OJs, Forever Mine. But it's like they're like super intimidating. They didn't even know like what they felt that moment. Maybe they were just like, I just can't. I don't know. I feel like I'm not. But this has to do with the environment. I'm hearing can for no reason. Like even there was something like, let's say it this way, you met someone in a program, and that program was like put on pause. I'm hearing a hallway dynamic. Like we were maybe passing by each other. It was possibly the kind of thing where someone wanted to take it. Theoretically, they were like, well, I don't really know them yet. I've just kind of like interacted with them. I'm hearing Zoom very strongly here. Oh, fool. So you definitely deal with an Aquarius. I'm hearing Aries simultaneously. Could be an Aquarius rising even. Or how many are actually dealing with an Aquarius rising? It could be your own energy as well. But how many are dealing even with Aries cusping the 11th? Mars, I'm hearing Mars in the 11th. I'm hearing that specifically. Okay. Even in Sag, I'm hearing that as well. Let's clear that. Virgo, Taurus as well, very strongly now. All right, it got to the point where someone was like, okay, listen. I need to stop. I'm hearing as well. So somebody possibly stopped themselves? Is that what happened there with the Son of Pentacles? Well, why? I'm hearing cream, cream puff. I mean, oh, somebody maybe even worked somewhere. There was like, oh yeah, absolutely, yeah, absolute Daughter of Pentacles. Somebody was working somewhere. They had this client that would like come in every so often. I'm hearing buzz them in. I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe it was someone who even worked with them in that space. It was a professional setting, and then it's like, no more. I'm hearing that again. Something by the OJs. It's like a something with child. Forever Mine. Let me see. I gotta find the name of this song. No, for a number of years, when actually they like lost touch with someone, they were like, oh god, how do I get back in touch with them? How do I find them again? Like they lost even their contact info, something like that. No, Forever Mine. All right. So. Forever Mine. Yeah, all right. Oh, so this was even possibly someone who knew someone in childhood, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. It's that kind of thing. For maybe you're like, you're getting back in touch with someone again. Oh, yeah, well, Pentacles. All right. So for Henry though, somebody like they were working somewhere, or like they were like even a cafe, and like I'm hearing even a donut shop. I'm hearing cream pie, cream puff. Like I'm hearing swing from the da. Wow, we're going back, way back. Okay, it's all relative. Way back to the All American Reject. What is it? The 90s? Okay. Oh, Terry, thank you so much for your donation. Such a cute little emoji sticker there. All right, cool. Emoji sticker. Now, all right, so yeah, somebody was like, they literally were like, they saw this person like every so often, like walking back and forth. I'm hearing BBR as well, break. On my break time, I would see them. So it's the kind of thing where it's like the schedule, the environment, something like shifted, and it's like, oh no, now I can't like serve them croissants anymore. Uh-oh, Son of Pentacles, how am I gonna get to know them? I'm hearing that. Is the Son of Pentacles. Oh, Eight of Pentacles. Like this person was like actually they were their server or something, the waiter, I don't know, waitress for like, you know, number of years even. I'm hearing that as well. Eight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, and then it's like, what? I'm seeing like plates being served, very, very like clear vision here. Okay. Real strongly. Now, somebody had a repetitive sort of encounter with this person. They really enjoyed their company. I'm hearing that as well. All right, so let's clear that. The Livy girl nickname is OJ. Now, this person literally, they got excited even when they're around them. I'm hearing Gemini, Aries. Maybe this individual had a lot of yang energy, very, very much, let's say, stimulating. Okay, maybe that was the energy that was stimulated in this space, you know, between these people. And it's funny because if you look at birth charts, right, the way they interact with one another, it's like you bring these chemicals sort of together, they have their own reaction. It will always kind of be different, including possibly even the environment. So it's like, you know, taking into consideration maybe like the collective cycle of motion or movement on an astrological level in relation to, you know, the kind of the microcycle that's happening you know, amongst a number of people. So it's like very interesting. Maybe for a number of you there was a shift on a collective scale. I'm hearing this as well. And again, you know, on a number of levels. It could be you, Virgo, you with you, an aspect of your being where you're like, okay, I want to combine these two like abilities of mine as well, and I want to be able to translate that in a more macro space, possibly publicly. And that really was something that you felt you needed to take your time with, possibly even. You're like, well, the timing is off now. It's nighttime. I can't like come out with my bazooka and like start making noise like that. I'm hearing that's all the Ace of Wands. Okay. Well, we sure hope you don't. If you're in the Libra reading last night, we sure freaking hope that lesson was learned. Maybe that reading's from the last lifetime, you know. In this lifetime, we're just reviewing on that. We're like, okay, that was good to know that Grandma's house was like a tricky, space to navigate. The force, at least the lawn, you know. Son of Wands, maybe the bathroom, alright, with a mirror. But anywho, six of Cups. Now, for a number of you, this was absolute academic. Learning environment, you guys were in a program with someone, it was like related to even teaching. Maybe it was actually you with a certain subject matter, and you're like, I love this! And then it was like, dear students, it's time to leave the campus now. Okay, and it was just the timing. Again, I'm hearing it that way. Father wants me gross. Now, this, well, remember, right? This is Venus retrograde cycle. We're moving through as well. And it's in addition, we got a lot of retrograde cycles here at play. We've got Saturn retrograde, we've got Pluto retrograde, Jupiter. We're about to move into Mercury retrograde as well. And in addition, Neptune. Everyone's like, I want to also go retrograde. It's not fair. Why is Mercury going, and I don't? Everyone wants to go retrograde. Okay, so We got a lot of cycles here that we're coming up for review at this time. Wow, we just hit 111 in the room right there. Thank you all so much for tuning in, for all of your likes, all your comments, your shares. We got what? Yeah, 29 likes. Cool, cool. That's reducing down to 11. So we got here for a number of you, possibly even some space where you felt it was like something where you felt, I'm hearing it was immediate. The interaction in that space was immediate. Even if brief, you're like, I know that this is I'm hearing my kind of, I'm hearing for number, my kind of woman, I'm hearing my kind of man, my kind of story. I'm hearing that as well with the Timer's card right now. Maybe it was actually a working space. Maybe you were interning or something like that, and you just like fell in love, and then it was like, now class is over. I'm hearing that again with the Timer's card. Looking at the Six of Cups. Now the Nine of Cups in between the two, moving downwards. So maybe something was actually retracted, or like it was put on hold. I'm hearing that again. It was like maybe even it was removed. Even it's like someone entered into a space and then you need to like backtrack. Is what I'm hearing with the Nine of Cups in reverse. I'm hearing symphony orchestra. I'm hearing that as well. Wow. It could be a space where people were sort of like creating together, collaborating in a certain way, in a space, collaborating in a space together. Now, okay, so again, I'm seeing for a number of you, it's like it was divine though, and you knew that. You're like, I can't look at myself in the mirror like that and like judge myself. I'm hearing on my character for what I feel physically. Wow, in relation to this. Okay, so someone maybe felt like Wheel of Fortune, right over the Temperance card. Something fell off of the radar. No, Joe, you better believe it. Strength in the reverse. Someone literally, they dipped Three of Swords right over the Strength card. It was something even cyclical, repetitive. Maybe you like actually were involved in a sort of space like a few times. Again, like maybe I'm here generationally as well, against it as well. Could be speaking of a number of levels, but it's like I felt like maybe I was also familiar with the space in a certain way, but I never really got the chance to actually get involved to the level and the degree, at least, that I saw, potential. I saw myself once again. Okay, for a number of you though, this is actually a connection that you had with someone where you were like, okay, I don't want to open the envelope too fast. I'm hearing that with the Sun of Cups in reverse, and then Nine of Swords. You didn't want to like buzz them in. I'm hearing and make them feel like the cold call. I'm hearing as well. Clear the right side of the back. I'm hearing, are you sure about that? Are you sure? So for a number of you, maybe even something fell out. Yep, Two of Cups in reverse. Fell off the radar. I'm hearing that again. So you definitely deal with a Scorpio. How many deal with a Scorpio who actually like they were like they might as well they were it was very mysterious as well. Maybe you just didn't even like have any real answer. It was just like, oh, okay, we can't go to their house anymore. I'm hearing that as well. I don't know what. It was just maybe even an unspoken like understanding. I'm hearing that. Bianca. Oh, Bianca's in the room! Bianca, man, you definitely projected the movie on the screen last night. No, not necessarily. Alright, well, just hey, so 8th house energy, Scorpio energy, Mars, Pluto energy there. Definitely at play. We've got a lot of planets in the 8th. Now, so it's all you, Cassandra? So what happened? What, if you don't mind sharing more details? Now, so and got himself a girlfriend fusion. Sounds like a commodity. Yeah, okay, a candy shop. Go get myself like order Postmates. Like, why not? Why not? You know what I mean? So, anywho's, no judgment. But okay, here we go. So Casey says, I'm a Scorpio. I didn't like when my ex came over, so I didn't invite him. That was a big issue. Okay, so why why didn't you like when your ex came over? Was there something there? Because I'm seeing that there was something here. It's like something possibly was I'm hearing a little bit sticky. Hold on. I'm hearing stay at home. I'm hearing that with the death card of right, and you don't have to answer that, right? But just throwing that out there. Hello, Annabelle. I messaged you, by the way, on Tidito. Did you? I hope you got it. All right, let me know if you didn't. Oh, okay, yeah. So, but was that a shift, Casey? Because this is okay. I'm seeing that. And what was your initial interaction in this space with this person? Was it like what was it like? Because yet again, I'm seeing that there was something like almost let's clear that. I'm even seeing two people who lived together, and then something got like it could have even been a transit happening on a collective scale. Even like someone needed to pick up a new job and they had to work. I'm hearing they had to travel and stuff like that kind of thing. Kurt. Kurt's like, we're not done with the lesson, Bianca. You can come over here. Come over here, Bianca. It's funny. Bia means Bia Inja means like come here in Farsi. So that's funny. Okay. Anywho's, all right. Now we'll pull the day by day. For the 15th, 31st of the month, and Virgo. I'm feeling some pressure on the sacral chakra for a number of you. You were actually intimate with this person. I was gonna say, no, well, I don't know why that was a focus. Maybe there's a space of memory there. Somebody feels like I haven't let go of that death card here right over the Son of Wands. It's like I'm hearing summer. I'm hearing the summer. It was in the summer. Same. I'm hearing same with me. I'm hearing that. Okay, so maybe you like acknowledge this with this person. You're like, yeah, we never got to really talk it out as well. Like, I'm hearing Tumblr about the cam thing. Someone was a photographer with somebody. They took pictures together, and then something got like even deleted or something like that. What's that about? Somebody fell. Again, I'm hearing off the wheel. I'm hearing that as well. Like two people on a carousel ride, and then all of a sudden, like one person turns back. They're gone. What happened? That's weird. Okay, it's okay. It's alright. It's okay. I'm hearing that as well. So let's jump into it. Let's jump into it again. Maybe someone felt like I'm not really phased. It's like even if technically that person disappears, like from this environment, I'm hearing that as well. Like maybe it's not even that necessarily. Like you were in a straight up relationship, but maybe it was like I felt like there was again the potential for that, and it just didn't really transpire. It didn't culminate. Like whatever it was, right? It not getting off the so-called ground. I'm saying that you're not really like you weren't in that place to say like judging that. Okay, I'm hearing that in the way of like, oh my God, it's now or never. Like. Either it should have worked out or like it will never work out. Like I'm seeing that's not really the psychology space that was kind of I'm hearing interrupting the moment. I'm hearing that as well. Like with you, okay, with the Mother of Wands and the Eight of Wands and the Empress. Like okay, so somebody was actually. I'm hearing I'm too good for that. Okay, like you didn't let it phase you, Virgo, is what I'm hearing. So how many of you actually resonate with that? Fell out of orbit. Stop talking. I'm almost getting that energy of like in the Pluto read. Well, it could be a focus on those readings, but in the Pisces read, yeah, it was like the two people on the carousel, and like they just barely like made it to like reach each other, and then they like got boomeranged out into different orbits of the universe. Like, but it's something again like the way maybe even that you came together. It's like. If we came together in that way and it was so serendipitous, there's no way that, like, even if, like, we were to so-called move apart from one another, it's like there was that reflective knowingness that there is the space of continuity of the connection. I'm hearing that. Not for everyone. Take it as well, maybe. High front reverse. Now, for a number of you, though, real talk, you maybe even felt like, I know what this person feels for me. I know that they're into me like that. I'm hearing that as well. Maybe you were picking up on something. You felt like, he's just really good at like also not showing it. I'm hearing that the high front reverse, but for any somebody was surprised, was planning something. So why is it all past tense? Something with the environment. I'm hearing that again for a number of you, like fell off the radar. Now this is so high up. I want to get it like a little bit more like intimate here. Now yeah, for no, you definitely dealt with Aquarius. I'm just hearing that again, like real strongly, like. Then someone wanted like to get to know someone and they felt like it didn't. I'm hearing it was like a frog who leapt but not also to the right pad. Maybe like they got pushed out of a classroom that somebody else was in. They're like, what? No, I'm not gonna be like in the same class anymore. Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Damn, it's like even this kind of feeling where I'm getting like someone wanted to make a huge jump like of progress, so called. As they might have like seen it, what is considered progress, right? But energy is it precedes the physical space, so it's like generating progress in a certain way. Not necessarily is it like qualified by the 3D physical dimension. Maybe someone felt though, they were like, it's like that feeling of like, I was just about to like offer you like a date. I'm hearing that as well, like Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups, and then it's like, and then the quarantine happened, sort of thing. So take it as well. Maybe for a number of you, maybe that was possibly, now this could have even been again 6 months ago. I'm hearing 6 years ago. We are again talking about major cycles here coming for you: Saturn retrograde, Pluto retrograde, Venus, and again soon to be Mercury, Jupiter, and soon to be Neptune. Even Uranus I think is coming up. So take it as you will. All right, but let's pull cards Hierophant reverse. You guys. Virgo, my, Hierophant reverse. Somebody even like wanted to. One second. Okay. I'm hearing you want to come over. I'm hearing that. Okay, I almost want to take the table away, and I want to just read on the couch with you. For no reason, this is maybe even like a good friend of yours. And you really enjoyed their company. Like I'm hearing it in this way. Now it's funny, why is it such a big deal around this time? Maybe for a number of you, you wanted to take that, maybe that was related in some way to a space of development, possibly even professionally, like you were gonna okay, I feel like it's so hard to multitask right now. Yeah, but maybe that's all another factor possibly, like where you felt overwhelmed. Like it's like, well, I really wanted to make this move. I'm hearing that as well, and then I felt like there were so many other factors at play. They were just like throwing me off. Like I wanted to serve them this dish every time. Like other tables would ask me for like another request. I'm hearing that as well. I'm hearing hot chocolate. Now, for a number, this was seasonally. I'm hearing it right at the bottom this way. Even by way of your industry, something was shifting naturally. There were transitions, cycles that you were even moving through in your working environment. And naturally, it was just, again, I'm hearing the timing. It just like wasn't right to get off of the, I'm hearing off of the launching pad like that. Man, we're fidgety here for you, Virgo. I was like, I want to get it like right. The Virgo reading, right? Alas. 6th house energies, Mercury at play. So, oh, really? One natural mystic? Aww. Wow. Hi, Hops Tarot. Hey. Wow. I think I messaged you like a while back. Like, I remember when I first moved to DC, I messaged you, Hops, so that's cool. Yeah, I think you like anywho. Not to call it out or anything, but hey, so cool. Love and light to you all. And so I'm seeing for a number of you, it's like there was just something where you also knew, like intuitively, you're like, I don't need to force the puzzle pieces together. You know what I mean? Like if one is a little soggy right now as well, like I'll let it like kind of dry itself out. The Sun of Wands, I'm hearing Richmond, Virginia, I'm hearing that as well. For some of you, this is cyclical. By way of season, the moon here with the Sun of Wands and the Five of Wands, I'm hearing there was something even about a number of alternatives, like maybe these are even like various business projects that you were like really felt, well, I could do that, and then I could do that, and then I could do that, and maybe I could teach and I mentor and this and that and then that, maybe even collaborate with a number of people, a number of places, and they all kind of had their allure. I'm hearing it as well in that way. These could be aspects of your being, and it was just a matter of, well, I don't want to again like force the riders on the carousel to like make peace with the wind that they feel like on it. Very interesting. So yeah, it was something maybe even that you felt there were like stages to this space, levels, and it was a natural sort of cycle possibly at play that you wanted to honor. And for whenever you're dealing with a Scorpio, no question, and again, it can be an aspect of your being, your 8th house energy as well. Temperance in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I'm hearing I will do it, I promise. Now, some of you possibly even dealing, it's been coming through in a number of readings now, Temperance here, Sag energies, like has been at the forefront for so many signs now in the readings. It's like, especially Scorpio actually, and Pisces as well. They're like the mentor. And generally this is associated with that archetype, but I've seen it as like, okay, Sag has been playing this sort of pivotal role of like orchestrating. I'm hearing the names here on the ballot. Wow, I'm hearing that with the Justice card. Issue my nose right there like crazy, right next to the moon in reverse. So yeah, this is something that maybe even like interesting, you wanted to officialize, you wanted to get involved in, you wanted to like actually claim, even like you wanted to even register something possibly legally. You were like, I want to like really make it obvious as well, possibly to my audience, that this is my time, my place, and my project. But yet again, Virgo, I'm seeing that, and again, it could be a commitment, maybe like something you want to call out. You're like, hey, I really think you're like, you're my type. I'm hearing that as well with the Justice card, but it was just like, again, I'm seeing two people on a freaking carousel. They're like, they're looking at each other. They're like, okay, we're gonna time it. Like when we like kind of, we come close to one another. Like we're gonna communicate about that. I'm hearing that as well. But then it was like something about the interaction. It was also possibly not expected. The way that I'm hearing that the wind moved. I'm hearing their worlds. I'm hearing independently from one another. Wow. So for a number of you, this is something that you felt like I cannot tell the universe what to do. I don't know. It's not my place to come and like say like also why didn't it work out at the time? Why did this happen? Why did it happen to be quarantine? I'm hearing as well, and right when I was about to get my project off the ground. So it's a space of not judging. I'm hearing your transition here. I'm hearing transformation. The Mother of Wands, perhaps in a space that again was really claimed by your passion. Now, that's tough. Okay, well, I'm not gonna joke about that, right? Temperance in reverse. Okay, with the Wheel of Fortune, freaking Jupiter. Like, why can't I just gotta sit in the hot air balloon? I can't even like look over the edge. Are you kidding me? Like, what? Freaking quarantine to the corner of my room. That's not cool. Freaking Jupiter. Don't you know? Don't you know? Jupiter was that. We'll dip his head over the edge, anyways. You know it regardless. Okay, Jupiter's like, I'm sorry. I don't want to go jail or anything, but I just like I need to feel like I'm like at least jello. Like if I can't move, I just always want to like. So for a number of you, this was really difficult. Not easy. The death card, especially. How many of you have Scorpio in your chart? Is that markers? How is it going? Markers. You know it's cool. We had a hard time falling asleep last night after that read, but hey, it was all fun. It was fun. We're good. Now, for a number of you, you got a lot of Scorpio, and it's this kind of thing. So you got a lot of Scorpio, a lot of Sag. We all have Scorpio somewhere in our chart. All have Libra, Virgo, Venus, everything. I'm hearing Venus, Virgo. All right, Libra, Venus. Maybe it's in the 7th house, something like that. But conjunction the descendant angle. But whatever it is, it's like, especially if you've got even like Scorpio and Sag, even in relation to one another. I want it, and I really want it bad. I don't want to wait. I don't know. Like you don't get it. I'm seeing Scorpio turning to someone. They're like, you don't understand. I fixed my focus on that. I'm hearing, and I'm hearing manifest that. So maybe for a number of you, it was challenging to, on a certain level, take what it is that you had so much passion for and almost like kind of like compartmentalize it almost, like say like, okay, well, I really love this, but I'll talk to you later, kind of feeling, and it could be an aspect of your being where you just felt, let me see also where this goes naturally. Samantha, thank you so much for your donation. $1.99. All right, cool. We're in the sing-song mood for you, Virgo. All right, Father Wands, the Father Swords. Yeah. Now, for a number of you, get a load of this. You're dealing with someone possibly who it wasn't. Maybe he was like, well, I don't know what happened to them. They just kind of like walked away from me. I'm hearing that as well. They were like Willy Wonka, but like out of work. I'm hearing like, I showed up at the factory, like he wasn't even there. Magician reverse. Like I don't know what happened. I'm hearing maid. Like, oh my god, like the maid is there now. I can't go in. I don't know. It's something weird. Now, possibly, that's not for everyone. It may not be literal, but hold on. Someone was just like, I don't even know. I don't even get it. I'm hearing that with the 8 of Wands and 8 of Wands upright, chair in reverse. Something about even someone's family. Something about interrupted. Okay. And it was they didn't want to like, it's like this, okay? Maybe something happened between you and a certain someone, an individual of I'm hearing of some kind, okay? Then it's like you kind of like, I'm hearing quote unquote break up. I don't know what does that mean again? And maybe you took a break from a certain project as well. You like step away from it, and then in some way, like, I don't know, maybe it's like two people who like bump into each other like in public, but then it's like one person's like, oh well, maybe I should go talk to them about this, what happened, like maybe like reconnect on that conversation that we left off on as well. And then they were like, not a good time. No, not a good time. They're with their family. I'm hearing that specifically. 10 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. No, not a great hour of the night. I'm hearing as well to maybe have this type of conversation out with the world reverse. So it was something about the way that the cycle continued. Now I'm hearing it as a cycle though. At the end of the day, whatever it was, even if it was like up and down and in and out, at the end of the day, it was still space that felt in a certain way that you can count on, like at least in terms of, well, it is serendipity that guides this, if anything, and maybe actually bumped into a number of people. I'm hearing that as well, a number of people repetitively, and even if they kind of like pointed you in a direction that you felt like, why do I keep bumping into them if I can't even take action on it, right? On one hand, it doesn't technically quote unquote make sense, but on the other hand, you're like, again, I don't need to face the so-called truth of that situation. I don't need to question why. All I know is that when I walk into that space, I'm hearing at the right time. I will teach. I will teach them a lesson. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, hold on, and myself. 1 second. There's another person involved here. 8 of Cups upright, 2 Wands reverse. There's some factor here. Issue my notes right there. I'm hearing MLA, MAL. This is what coming through. Mal, that means bad. Mal. Something, there was maybe even something in the environment. So it was somebody, yeah, they needed to get clear on something. Maybe it wasn't even conscious. They were like, you know that feeling, you see someone, you really want to talk to them, but you're just like, there's this resistance. You're like, I can't go up to them, like kind of feeling. You're like, I just can't interact with them, and it's this unspoken I'm hearing tension. I'm hearing as well, once again, I'm hearing deep. I'm hearing, so won't you crash into me? Is that Dave Matthews Band? I think that came through another reading last night. Anyways, yeah, it's like someone just felt like it's just not the time, and it wasn't really like, oh, I don't feel that I want this with you. Ace of Wands coming through in reverse at the base, the Judgment card, right? No, it's just, it was not the right circumstance. I'm hearing that as well, for that space possibly to evolve. Aha. So maybe for a number of you, you just intuitively felt this. You're like, if I even got this off the ground, technically I could quote unquote make it work, but it wouldn't actually, I'm hearing it may fall apart quickly. 7 of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Very interesting. Like, to say in the way that if I initiate this, right, where could it lead? So maybe someone just felt like, I don't, first of all, for you, maybe someone felt I'm not mature enough. That's coming out here. But for another number of you, and it could be you within industry or something, you're like, I don't feel comfortable maybe operating in that space yet. For you, it could be related to your image in a public way, and possibly whatever it might be. But for another number of you, they had a past here that they needed to, there was even a behavioral cycle they needed to, and they knew that. They're like, I need to get clear on that. Well, not to say that it's negative, right? It's like, wah, but like that it's something that someone just, they didn't feel comfortable, maybe even like engaging in that space with another individual. For a number of you, this was maybe space that they were involved in, and they had to, 2 of Cups here coming through right there. They needed to possibly release it, but it was maybe even the space perceptively related to that. Now, yes, I'm hearing perceptively related to that. Now, I'm hearing Persephone here as well. It's very interesting. What I'm getting is that Pluto reading for Scorpio right here. Those energies very intense, very deep. That reading, I think you need to make sure that you have your car and the engine. We're gonna be moving back and forth here. I'm hearing that the 6 of Pentacles and the Daughter of Swords. A lot of transformation. Now, okay. Whew, Virgo. Let's get into the comments a little bit up in here. Thank you, Hops. Thank you so much for connecting. So cool. All the Soul Tribe, everyone here. So cool. I've watched your channel. I've seen your readings. Yeah, you got a few really. I actually added to my playlist. Very cool. Yeah, very cool with the moon here and the 5 of Wands and the Judgment card. You actually, yeah, there was a space where you finally, I'm hearing even like, you reached out to someone or you reconnected even. For you, this is like your friends, people in your environment that, something, yeah, it was just like, yeah, I also can't like, hand them the lesson. I have to let it go, like, and that might not have been conscious. It wasn't like, I think they need to learn like this one thing, like, or maybe they need to like mature in this way. It was just this unspoken like, I'm hearing tribal. Okay, interesting. Now, I'm sure you've all had those experiences where you just kind of like, you feel like, okay, maybe I shouldn't reach out to them anymore. Like maybe I shouldn't like keep sustaining the connection in this way at least. And it could again be an act, kind of like project this part of me like continuously, I'm hearing in this way, even maybe for my audience, take it as you will. Maybe something you wanted to like kind of hold back on the Fool here. Wow. And it, for a number of you, it was a matter of, let me step out of this space even psychologically so that I would prepare myself, I'm hearing, and my space to move in a new innovative direction. And sometimes we have to put the brakes on, right? Put a hold on that cycle that was continuing so that we could actually prepare to perform in a whole new way, like a whole new act here with the Fool. And that's, again, not easy, especially if you're like, but I'm technically on the road. I'm technically like, you know, I'm moving I'm sort of quote unquote forward, but if I want to reorient and re-navigate temperance in reverse, I have to like kind of like hold the stillness there and realize what it is I actually want to derive from this experience. Interesting. Take away from this experience. Six of Cups. Wow. This is the soulmate space. All right. Now. Let us pull again. We'll put a card for each of the days. Yeah, and for a number of you, you had plans here, maybe even made up in a survey. You were like, yeah, this is like the way I want to carry this out. It was like, on a certain hand, very, very sure, very clear, you know, in a certain way. But then you felt like, okay, so now it's time to kind of re-represent the space, maybe even review these plans and get ready to release them in a new way. Now, okay, the 15th is the Mother of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, wow. Someone was like, wait, I really like this. I mean, it's like somebody, like, they see this puppy, like, at this adoption center. Pisces read, alert Pisces read. One Pisces, I think it was in, what was it? Juno was wearing, like, a red hoodie. Which reading was that? I think it was it February, March? Okay, whatever it was, yeah, I'm seeing someone's, like, they saw, like, the puppy of their dreams. They were like, everything. I just see everything all sort of featured together, like right here, right now, like love at first sight. You're like imagining like how you would dress this doll up. I'm hearing that as well. Okay, maybe this is a space you want to partner up with someone. Now, in the Eight of Pentacles, again, there's a hold on that. Eight of Pentacles upright. There was I have to reiterate this. There was something in the environment. Okay, there was something like there was some project even that someone else was involved in. You know, that's this kind of thing. You have a friend, you want to like hang out with them, but they got a lot of freaking homework. So it's like, yeah, okay, well, I can't force them, you know, to like, you know, be here with me also like at the right time. Interesting. If it's not the right time for them, Father of Cups upright. So this was really a subjective space. The other Father of Cups you lead out with, Six of Cups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, someone was waiting. Hangman, they lead out with Ace of Cups in reverse, Six of Cups upright. Okay, Father of Cups upright, looking at the Hangman. This was really like, I can't, it's too much pressure. I'm hearing that as well. Father of Cups looking at the Hangman. Now, how many of you dealing with a Scorpio? How many of you know what this is and you're like, yeah, for sure. You got Pisces energy here. Issue, my nose are like crazy. Someone is super psychic. Some of you dealing with a Capricorn as well. They're super private. They do not call anything out, even if it is like the smallest little like nuance of also maybe what they feel. I'm hearing, no, I'm not going there. No, I'm not going to say it. No, I'm not going to present it. I'm hearing that as well. Very, very private. Maybe this is going to be an act of your being, kind of like a little bit of like a perfectionist energy space, possibly. Markers, walnuts. I'm not gonna go near. Well, they were all right. It wasn't like so bitter. I feel like it's on the verge. It's like maybe we should toss those, but it's not like, you know, better than nothing kind of thing. So, oh, your best friend, Ayoba. Okay. All right. So, hi, Latasha. Oh, you're the quiet cap rising. Okay, got it. All right. Okay. Hey, Jayhan, what's up? What's up, Jayhan? Ooh, your favorite neighbor is a Scorpio lady. Okay, well, that could be taken in a number of ways. All right. Well. Well, yeah. Okay, so. Cool. Well, yeah, I'm hearing there's a lot on their plate. Whoever this is, the Devil in reverse, Father Cups upright, they're I'm hearing they're a sorcerer though. They're like they don't give up on shit. They're like, if I want it, like I will eventually like arrive. You know, the devil's like very very also they keep up a pace. If you know what I mean, when they focus on something, they really like. It may take them a while to arrive through Pentacles reverse, but and that's not to say that what is time and how can we judge it, right? Daughter comes up right. Who's to say like, oh, they arrived like late, you know what I mean? Take it as you will. It's all subjective. Seven of Cups in reverse the second week. Now, somebody was really like, where the fuck did they go? I'm hearing that specifically, like, no, really. They were freaking confused. They were like, also like, why did he show me that he was like Willie, but then he like refused to like add Wonka to the end of his name like that? Like when we started talking more in depth about like where he was going also with his work proposal. Somebody was just like, they were thrown off a little bit by possibly someone's also like, I'm hearing their March. Interesting. Magician reverse. So this for a number of you is your boss. I'm hearing in this way, like you're just like, okay. I'm hearing he took all the gear off of like the window. The studio is like not like something is not in service anymore, and like there was just no okay. So this might even be related to actual translocation or a move last week here. Well, wait, hold on. We got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Then we got the second week. So we got the 15th to the 21st approximately. Then we got the 21st to the 27th, 28th. And then we got the 27th, 28th to, well, that's pretty much it. So we're pulling into, we're going deep, dude. We're going into July. Okay. So something really got put off here. Maybe it was even like the kind of thing where it's like we were supposed to technically finish that project like back in 09. I'm hearing that as well, and it's like, what the heck? Dumbledore like floored it? I'm hearing that as well. Like he ended up in Florida. Now we're in Kansas. Toto, sorry, we can't talk about that yet. We're waiting for Dorothy also to get on scene. I'm hearing that. Okay, so what in the world? This maybe even actually like somebody was trying to film something. Let's clear that. And like some of the characters, they were also like drunk. I'm hearing that very strong. 8 of Cups in reverse coming through right there. 4 of Cups. It could be metaphorical, right? Drunk, intoxicants related to the archetype of Neptune. Daughter of Cups. Okay, 4 of Wands and a 9 of Wands. So this was something about the environment. Maybe for a number of you, So we deal with, okay, no doubt. Some of you dealing with a Scorpio who has possibly crossed over with Cat, for a number of you Pisces even probably, but specifically Scorpio. That's like the role that they cast for it, like usually. I usually play Scorpio, So maybe they were even a Scorpio rising. I'm hearing that as well. Even a moon in Scorpio. Okay, anyhow. Not necessarily for everyone. I'm hearing the second house as well, possibly even like. Okay, anyways, they're very picky, positive for me as well. Okay, 10 of Swords, yes. So they were like, I'm not ready yet. They literally were like, they refused to even like invite you over. They were like, no, Shamu. We don't know. I'm hearing wake up call. Wake up call doesn't work like that. I'm hearing that as well. Somebody maybe even wanted to like really get involved with someone like to someone else's taste like a little too quickly. No judgment, right? But maybe just someone was like, this is happening like too quickly. They're very private. I'm hearing that as well. They don't like all going all public with everything like too soon as well. Maybe someone was like, I wanna like feature you on my channel. I'm hearing that as well. Death card reverse, devil in reverse, and this person was just like, I don't work like that. I'm hearing that as well. The Wheel of Fortune. So maybe this again could be you, where you're like, I don't want like one side of me does want this, but the other side of me, doesn't really want to like jump into it. Now, for a number of you, they are like hazard. I'm hearing hazard. They're a little. Can we say paranoia? Maybe they think in terms of like. I'm hearing. I don't want to say like the worst case scenario, but they're like, all right, maybe this could happen, maybe that could happen, and let me just kind of like not take. I'm here letter W here very strong with the death card. Let me just like not also wake. This was in the environment again. I'm hearing this like very strongly. Like there's something in the community even. They're like, I don't want to wake anyone up with this announcement. Okay, let's clear that. They did not like communicate that. I'm hearing window. So someone possibly felt kind of weird, maybe even about what they felt. They felt like it's not time yet. And I am getting that energy that I was getting in that Libra reading for a number of you. Whoa, the Fool here popping out. right on like my womb. It feels like a puppy who's just like kind of like freaked out. They want to just like be like stuck like right next to their owner, like as close as possible. Like that's the feeling I'm getting with the Fool. Like someone was like, I really want this, but like I need to like fall in love, you know what I mean? Like I have to feel like it's natural. For another reason, maybe it's the kind of thing where it's like before they take action, they almost like they hesitate. And to the point where you just gotta like push them in the pool kind of feeling, like even if at first they're kind of like they're kind of like a party pooper. No judgment. Okay, maybe that's what someone was feeling. They're like, maybe that's how it can come off. Now, for a number of you Virgo, the feeling I'm getting is again, you can be dealing with a Scorpio. There was something maybe even like in the environment where they felt my space is already at to accommodate this passion, this vision that I feel with the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. Somebody else was like, well, they didn't really see that. They didn't really get that. They were like, well, all I saw was that they just disappeared. And what the heck? I'm hearing that with the Ace of Wands, the Hangman, like, what in the world? I'm hearing he suddenly like lost all face. I'm hearing as well like value in the connection and just like disappeared. Ace of Wands and the Hangman, like maybe for me that's how, again, depending on who's watching, cross watching, however, that's how someone maybe like took it. They were just like, all right, now the Sun of Swords are able to clear that. Sun of Swords, okay, so somebody was just like, they assumed. They ended up like backing away. I'm hearing that, they're backing out. They were like, well, I guess they're just not ready yet. They really didn't understand, though, the gravity of what was going on there with the Death Card in reverse. I'm hearing the letter M. I'm hearing Much Ado About Nothing. Is that a movie? I'm hearing macho. I'm hearing macho man. Macho man. The Death Card and the Devil. Daughter Cups and the Hangman. Somebody dealing with a Pisces who was just like, can you please like pass me the wine? I'm hearing for the wine, the radio. Okay, this really was like very, very, again, confusing for someone. They even went and they saw a number of psychics, possibly mediums, about this. They were like, who is this person? Why did they just like do that? They're like freaking like Houdini on me like that. They just like pop in, they pop out, like. I'm hearing Cotton Eye Joe style. I'm hearing the Hangman. I don't know what that's going to. But the Hangman here really was like truly like, they were like, are they my twin flame? I'm hearing that as well. 2 wands. Like, why else would they talk to me one day like that? And the next day they would like tell me that like I am in Kansas, but not with Toto anymore as well. Like someone was like, they felt they got totally thrown off the casting crew list. Let's clear that. Okay. It really was confusing though. It wasn't even like, oh, they're pushing me away. This is for a number of you. It was possibly like, oh, I don't even understand, like, if it is like, okay, once again, it's grounds me doing narcissist. Unfortunately, I hate it that way, but okay, well, everything, it has its place, right? Every experience, it's like, the fact that wasn't clear, like, helped me also possibly for a number of you, like develop a certain aspect of my character, meddle with that emotion in a certain way, which actually brought me to face a certain ability of mine that maybe I otherwise wouldn't have faced in a certain way, and really actually capitalize on. I'm hearing that for a number of you as well. So now let's say it in this way though, not to say that it was super duper easy. Easy peasy, please, gravy on the mashed potatoes, thank you. The Hangman mirroring the Daughter Cups for a number of you, this was like, yeah, like someone truly, they felt like this. It's like really weird. I'm seeing someone on like at sea, and then all of a sudden their boat like disappears. They're like, what? And they're just, the waves are just like taking them. They're like, I thought I was waiting for that? Wait, so I wasn't waiting for that. Wait, so what? I thought I was waiting for like them to like arrive, like, wait, what? And they're like confused. They're like, wait, so I wasn't on my boat to begin with. Was I on my boat to begin with? Like, or what was it their boat I was on? I don't know what that's going to remember you. It's like I wake up from this dream, and suddenly I'm like, again, like not Dorothy, the father of Pentacles. Let's clear that. So what's going on, guys? Oh, thank you for your dear donation. Lynn Love. Very cool. I'm happy to hear that. Very, very, very cool. Now, for a number of you, somebody, it was, again, focus on the environment. Somebody truly was like, I don't think I can present this. Like, they were thinking about how the environment would react to this space. The full gun right there that I flip over. Ooh. But they didn't let it go. Okay, that's what that tells me right there. They didn't actually let it go. They just let it kind of like float in the friggin' ocean. I'll just let the wave, you know, like work them back to the shore, and then maybe like I will end up working with them in the future on that. I'm hearing as well. Like maybe they just kind of like, yeah, they left it kind of like hanging. Here a little bit possibly with the time short. Now that could be you with you, where you were like, well, I am not required to seal the envelope right now, and so I don't need to like define this. I don't need to say for certain that this is what it is or that's what it will be. So I would just kind of like maybe go with the flow. In the meantime, you were learning how to swim in the ocean. I'm hearing that with the great white sharks. See, very interesting. Wow. So, really interesting. Now, the Son of Pentacles looking over the Daughter of Cups. Say what? I'm hearing that with the Son of Pentacles. Say what? Yeah, someone is waiting for you. I'm hearing at the shore, Five of Cups. I'm hearing Five of Cups, Five of Wands. I'm hearing medium. I'm hearing Sheffield. I'm hearing very strongly ship. I'm hearing that. Daughter of Cups looking down at the Son of Pentacles. This is someone's, oh, wow. Fool here, coming through right over the Son of Pentacles. This is at the end of, I'm hearing alias. The end of the term of the alias. Hi, it was me. I'm hearing the Fool with the Son of Pentacles. Hey, yeah, Nine of Wands. Yeah. Okay, the Fool. Could have sworn that Angelite Stone, like, just jumped. Okay, very interesting. I'm seeing it was related to the Fool. So maybe someone, like, they have a sudden, like, they have this like break. I'm hearing from their cast and crew, and they come forward to Dorothy, and like they confess to like, Dorothy, I'm hearing I was so in love with you. I just like I didn't mean to make you like lose out. I'm hearing that Nine of Cups in reverse. Hold on. So they wanted this opportunity. They actually didn't want to let it go. It's like, I love this puzzle piece. I don't want to throw it out of the box. I just don't want to put it in the puzzle yet. I'm hearing that as well. Nine of Cups in reverse. But this is funny because I'm seeing it's actually for the sake of the Fool. It's like this. I have this wonderful seed that will grow this beautiful garden. But the fertile soil is a factor we need to consider. And how fertile it is also really important. And so maybe it's like they were like, I'm hearing that song by Whitney Houston, because I'm saving all my love for you. Like, they didn't want to also fall in love. I'm hearing, I want to fall in love. Like, they didn't want to, like, also word it like that. Ace of Pentacles, aha. So, interesting. They didn't, this person was confused. Whatever. Okay. They got out of that. So, but someone here, possibly, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, this is even, they were like, well, I am working on it. Let's clear that. So this is an offer, possibly. So yeah, what is this alluding to for a number of you? If you're like, for certain, you're like, I know for sure that that's like my deal. I'm hearing that as well. How many of you are clear on who this character is, what this energy space might be, this propensity? Okay, because I'm seeing like somebody possibly, they truly didn't let someone go. I'm seeing people in the ocean, they were swimming together, all of a sudden one person dips. they were gonna work, I'm hearing on the channel together, I'm hearing that as well, and then it was like, woo, there it goes. There she goes. There she goes again. Maybe it was just like they both thought it was too soon. Maybe they both kind of intuitively, oh, what does it mean to operate in a certain space within a relationship? We have so many ways that we interact in that space, right? Psychically, energetically. Maybe our higher self was consciously not wanting to get involved at that time, and you know, maybe our physical body was like willing us. Let's clear that. I'm hearing, well, I'm willing to do this now. Interesting. But someone put the brakes on that. Okay. So yeah, how many of you are like, I know for certain who that is? Casey's like, I won't explain much, I'll just say that I'm a Scorpio. That'll tell you, you know. That's usually a pretty fat clue, right? A pretty good clue, Okay, it's a good clue. Good to know, you know, it's always good to know, like, when you're getting involved with someone, to know how much Scorpio you have, like, yeah. I don't need to know your sign, I just need to know, like, oh, you're Sun, Leo, whatever. But how much Scorpio do you have? I want to know, everybody swimming, diving, how deep? You gotta know what I mean. So... there was a gap. I see trips. Okay, Danielle's light. All right. So, no. All right. I'm hearing, let the wave just like work them, move them. Aha, interesting. Towards me. Wow. So some of maybe even they felt like, but they didn't want to come out and. I'm seeing they were working with the collective. Interesting. So this was something like it was just not the time. I'm hearing that again. But what does that mean? Maybe that's what someone was like telling themselves. We're like, well, maybe it's just not the time. Justice in reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse. Now, all right. For a number of you, this was even someone who you met. This energy came through in a reading I did in Okinawa. It was in Japan in May, I think, and it was last May. It was like, I think it was a Gemini read where someone like they auditioned for something. And they had this like connection with, who remembers this? They had this connection with the person who was like auditioning them, and it was so strong, it was so clear. Like the minute that they also like stepped up to the podium and like did whatever they did, they were like, I know exactly like that you're into me like that. I'm hearing it as well. Like maybe this is also possibly the person who's auditioning that person. They felt I know like where I'm gonna place you in the script. Like I'm very certain of that. I'm hearing that very very strongly. But then they acted like they didn't even know them. I'm hearing that. Like they like it was in eye contact. I'm hearing that specifically. But there was like this silence around them. They're like, okay, the environment is just not right. I can't come out and say like, yes, you're a definite go, you're a pass. So they kind of just like were like, okay, please step to the side, like next. And this person who was auditioning was like, what? You like told me with your eyes that like I was the winner. What the hell? You did. Why did you do that? I'm hearing pass me up like that. Pass me by. No. You remember that, Casey? Were you? Yeah, you were there for the reading. Abia. No. So, for an overview, I'm hearing this is seasonal. Like, I'm even seeing, like, plants, like, people meet in, like, this desert land. They're like, this is not the time for us to do this. I'm hearing that as well. We need to be in the oasis land, not the desert. Get me in the desert, you know, doing the hokey pokey thing. I'm hearing as well. Like we need to make sure we have water. We need to make sure that like we are emotionally. I'm hearing as well, able to access I'm hearing our childhood dreams. Wow. Take it as you will. Six of Pentacles, reverse, reverse. I'm gonna watch this one again. This is we're going deep. Virgo. I'm hearing Libra, and it's like someone truly was like, I wanna love them. I do, and that's how they felt. They were like, I wanna cast them for the role, but like. She's not, I'm hearing she's Cleopatra, but like she's not in color yet. I'm hearing as well for the film. What does that mean? Hold on. So, someone actually felt their guides would not. I'm hearing actually allow. They were like, we can't work together yet. Maybe for no reason, even someone's parents. They saw like a child. They were like, they're a star, no question. They need to be like on the show, no question. But like. Literally, like the parents of the child were like, "We're not gonna allow that." And I'm seeing a turquoise stone here, right here, very, very like clearly, strongly. Turquoise is coming through in that Pisces read as well. With the person who saw that like puppy, okay, with the adoption, and they were like, I'm hearing they weren't single at that time. I'm hearing that for a number of you, they are also not single. I'm hearing that. Okay, take it as you will. Like maybe someone's like they're not single. Three of Cups and the Mother of Pentacles. Maybe that's what someone felt about someone else, and it's like people play tradition to do. Anyhow, that Pisces reading, someone was like they saw this puppy in the adoption center. They were like. I want to register it. And they were like about to like sign the thing and like fill out all the paperwork, and then all of a sudden like the owner was like I don't know, the adoption center like disappeared. Like the tent stand is like gone. Poof, like but they were gonna go get like a quarter to put in the jukebox. That came out in the Pisces read. So whatever it is, it was I'm hearing it was not time, and then they were like, what? I wanted to get the dog. I'm hearing that as well, and then it's like again disappears. Now then what I'm seeing is, specifically in that read, and specifically here as well, they like literally they told themselves, they're like, all right, well, I talked myself into that space, and it's fine. I'm hearing I can talk myself out of it too, but not out of the space of the faith that I hold with it. The feeling is still there. Even if I feel like I cannot act on it, I still feel what I feel in relation to it. Now, for a number of you, Virgo, it was like, to say it in this way, I have faith, and I know that if it's, again, meant to be, it will come together. Now, for a number of you, I'm hearing, never tear us apart, but that doesn't, right, what does it mean that we can or cannot be torn apart from our dream as well? What we love, right? Love, if it emanates from within and is unconditional, even if, let's say, a certain space, like, naturally falls apart, right? Be it, you know, that is the circumstance that doesn't suit the level of love that we feel for one another. It's like we have this immense love for each other, but the environment is not able to sustain it. So let the environment actually clear itself out so that then the love can come together in a more meaningful way. I'm hearing mastering the dynamic. Wow, Joshua's in the 10 wands. Let's clear that. So yeah, it was like we gotta level up for like our own love, like kind of feeling like. And it really is a kind of feeling of stepping away from something that you truly like. You were enamored by. Let's just say it like plain, up and out, and simple. The Ace of Wands with a Fool. You were so ready as well to step into this space. And for a number of you, Virgo, okay, what I'm seeing as well is it's like you saw this puppy. You're like, I'm in love. I'm in love. I also want to learn more about this space. I want to really get involved in this space. And it got to the point where possibly even this space again, it sort of disintegrated. It maybe kind of dissolved in a certain way. Again, what does that mean? Can it really disappear? what was it if actually it did end up, disappearing. But for a number of you, it's like, and then it's like you end up seeing, yep, right between the two of all cards. Ace of Pentacles connecting the Ace of Wands to the Fool. Of all, it's the time and the place, the space that actually was of meaning here. For a number of you, it's like it actually was really pivotal. Like the point of it not actually being the so-called right place at the right time was so much a part of the storyline. I'm hearing that very interesting. Like in terms of acknowledging what would be, I'm hearing actually most relevant for this connection to thrive in. Wow. So in the long term, I'm hearing that as well. So it's interesting. I'm almost getting the feeling as well the Aquarius read where it's like, you encounter certain experiences that just like they tremble. Okay, and it's like, well, good to know that like maybe actually I want to be riding on tracks that like are tested out in theory and practice. You know what I mean? Let's clear that. So for now, this is a fantasy space. Okay, and it was just like I see it so clear. I really, I'm like. I have faith in here, and then again, I have the vision very strongly, but, and it could be something you want to manifest, but it's just like, I want to also apply that to a space that is concrete, apply it in the physical 3D, with the Ace of Pentacles. Now, yeah, and in that space of like wanting to transpose that in a physical, material, tangible way, even professionally, publicly, it's like that, what was not resonant with that space of love to that degree and that vibration of love became very clear. So hopefully you're getting it. Virgo, it's like a very clear like feeling that I'm getting with the Ace of Wands, like interesting, not the time and the space that like precedes the emotion. In fact, it's the emotion. It's not like, oh, the love wasn't strong enough to like supersede the environment. It's like more so as I'm feeling the love was so strong that the environment needed to actually be ready for the love as well. So what is the environment, right? It could be the collective, I'm hearing as well, connection here to the space of your connection, maybe with this aspect of your being. I'm hearing that with the concept even of fertility. So maybe you maybe wanted a baby, or like I really want to like also for you launch this project, and it was just yet again, it's like I have to feel that I'm also not resisting. Okay, that wow. So, anyways, for now you like stepped away even from again this puppy. You end up seeing it. This can go in that Pisces read. You happen to see this puppy like with a new family in this park. You're like hanging out in this park. You like you're like, wait, that's the puppy. He looks so happy out with his new family and everything. Like, and you're really contemplating. You're like, should I go up to the family and be like, that's my that's my dog, as my heart. Like we were in love. I'm hearing that as well. Like, is it my place to do that? I'm hearing as well. I'm like, for a number of you, I'm seeing that it got to the point where you're like, I don't need to make that kind of move to also prove that this connection was real to me. Like, I don't need to step over, I'm hearing the line, I'm hearing also of time and so-called time and space, that is related to this connection, strength part. I'm hearing this space of love, Sun of Pentacles. So, for a number of you, wow, this is like, truly, I'm hearing you were testing. I'm hearing your own faith, the space of faith, of imagination. I'm hearing as well of love. Very, very cool, Virgo. Enjoy this period. Wow, we got a few more signs that we want to move through. Yeah, we got like quite a number of readings still. I got to post. Pluto readings coming up. And we'll see what comes through. We got how many other signs we got for this series. We got Aries, right? I gotta post Aries. It's funny. So hopefully we'll go on to Aries next. Love and light to y'all. Here we go. Enjoy this period. Enjoy June. I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.